Today we're going to take a look at how you can mix piano, which is a very hard instrument to mix. So this is a MIDI bass piano played by an amazing piano player, and this is the Piano in Blue from Sign Samples. I'm kicking off the chain with the Studer A80 because this is a MIDI piano and I want it to sound like it's a real piano, and this adds some lovely analog tapeworm that is really needed on pianos. Next is some surgical EQ because pianos give off a load of challenges in the mids and the low mids. I'm going to apply a high pass filter of around 70 Hz because pianos give off a lot of low end inaudible information that will just muddy up the mix. So it's important that this is done on pianos. If you're worried about phasing issues, you can turn this into linear phase mode, which will lock the phase in place. It can cause some pre-ringing, so just use your ears to make sure that it sounds okay. Then I'm just going to apply some dynamic EQ around these problematic frequencies between 500 to 700 Hz. So just softening those frequencies when they are hit at certain points. Then a high shelf filter in the air frequencies at the top just to add a little bit of air. Now I'm going to use Soothe 2 after my EQ. This is a dynamic resonance suppressor. Now this plugin just works great on pianos. It just makes everything sound smooth and just so good. Just got to try it out. So around 600, 700 Hz, just removing some of the resonances there. Now, because pianos are extremely dynamic, I'm using some multi-band compression, again on some problematic frequencies in the mids. So just bringing down some of those loud notes when they are hit by the pianist in certain places. And then I usually apply a slow attack and a fast release. Then followed up by the LA2A, which is just a brilliant compressor for pianos. I'm just aiming for around 3 to 4 dBs of gain reduction there, just to smooth out that piano. Rounding off this chain with some tonal EQ, so we've got the Pultec MEQ5. The Pultec plugins add around 1 dBs of gain just by loading it up, so I'm just going to take that down. And I'm just going to attenuate the frequencies around 500 and add a little bit of a boost around 2 kHz, just adding some presence on those lead notes. Then loading up the EQP1A to smooth out the low end and add some top end sheen. And that rounds off the main part of the chain. I have 2 reverbs on my sends, which I'm blending together. The first one is the Universal Audio Capital Chambers. This adds like a natural live vibe to the piano. And then the gorgeous FabFilter Pro R for some piano lushness. And now to our A/B test.